Good day, Doctor. Today I'll be presenting the software requirement specification for the Mental Health, a digital platform designed for higher education students. This system, developed in collaboration with the UTM Psychological and Eye Care UTM team, aims to enhance student understanding for mental health, reduce stigma, and promote early support through a secure and mobile application. Our focus is on education, community support, and timely access to care therapy, while always prioritizing privacy, trust, and accessibility. The Mental Health Literacy Hub is envisioned as a holistic, student-centered digital environment. Our main goal is to enhance student mental health literacy and support, and this is achieved through a series of interconnection sub-goals using N decomposition, meaning each area must be addressed for the system to be truly effective. First, we focus on education and awareness. This includes delivering engaging content like interactive videos and infographics, and equipping staff with training to identify signs of student distress early. Next, we aim to build a supportive community. The platform will host anonymous forums, personal blogging space, and train peer mentors to foster safe stigma-free conversation. Our third focus is on self-help and progress tracking. Students will have access to guide coping tools, the ability to track personal goals, and receive timely reminders and suggestions based on their needs. Fourth, we support timely help and intervention through features like a one-tap emergency panic button and a built-in appointment system to book counseling sessions. Finally, to maintain trust and accessibility, the system includes strong security protocols, anonymous engagement options, and compatibility across devices with accessibility support built-in. Importantly, this platform is not designed to diagnose or treat mental health conditions, nor to replace professional care. Instead, it fills a crucial gap by empowering students with knowledge, connecting them to the right support, and creating a digital environment that respects privacy and promotes well-being.
I'm Zaidan, and next I'll be explaining the system interface. So this system includes the appointment scheduling with visual confirmation and consultation tracking, interactive mental health quizzes to encourage user engagement, self-awareness, not self-assessment, but more literacy purposes, discussion forums for peer and professional interaction, curated articles and resources focused on mental health topics, a helpline to request emergency and non-emergency support, as well as a AI chatbot to ask questions related to mental health and the system as a whole. So we hope with this comprehensive interface, the user experience will be seamless and promote mental health literacy throughout students. Next is the user interface. Touched on before, there are three user types in this system: student, mental health professional, and admins. In the student interface, the home page, including dashboard, will contain the information on appointments, user page with student information, and then the pages for accessing mental health resources, and the forums, the appointment booking page, as well as a pop-up for the AI guidance. Mental health professionals will have a appointment managing page, as well as the page for uploading resources and managing ones that have already been uploaded. The admin interface will have the user management page to manage all the users on the platform, as well as a mental health professional contacting tool so they can forward students to appropriate help. Next is the hardware and software interfaces. For the hardware, system will be hosted on a server and can be accessed through laptops, desktop computers, and mobile devices. The only hardware devices that will be accessed are the camera and microphone for virtual sessions only. The software side, we will integrate with the existing university system. This will provide the system information, student information, and integrate with the university as a whole. The database system will be managed using MySQL. This will act as a data management system for storing user data, resources, and other posts. Next is the communication interface. The system will communicate through the internet by web using HTTPS for client-server communication, and HTTP methods such as GET and POST will be used to receive and send data. memory. The client side will require a minimum of 1 gigabyte of RAM to effectively access the system. Caching will be used to reduce load times, and at the server side, a large amount of secondary storage will be necessary to store all the information in the system database. Operations, there are several different operations. First is the user initiated operations, which include student forum engagement. This is when they interact with the forum, mental health resource uploading for the mental health professionals, appointment booking, and of course, conversing with the AI. And then every night there will be a period of unattended operations for backups, and a full database backup will be done weekly, uh, as well as an optional recovery operation that can be initiated to restore previous system states. Uh, Finally, site adaptation requirements. So, to ensure low bandwidth optimization, lightweight versions of media will be used to support students with unstable internet connections. Real time features such as emergency alerts, counselor availability must be seamless with minimal latency because of their urgency. System also must comply with Malaysia's local data protection laws, PDPA 2010. And finally, to address the needs of international students, the system will have language preferences and culturally appropriate mental health resources.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Anisa Chaudhuri from Group 7. The product functions of our system are AI generated help means a chatbot for mental health advice, then the panic button feature for immediate support, then appointment management means book, track and reschedule the sessions with counselors, then mental health resources means curated articles and videos by professionals, then forums and informal support means anonymous forum discussions and chats with the academic advisor. So these four are the main users of our system. The students are tech savvy, but they may have varying mental health literacy, so they need intuitive interface. Then the counselors may not be tech savvy as students, so they require streamlined workflows. Then the academic advisors will need only alerts and overviews for referrals, and the peer volunteers will have restricted access to ensure confidentiality. Constraint for the performance, optimized performance, there should be minimum time required for authentication and content loading, and monthly less time for monthly downtime. And then for the security, it should have low role-based access and end-to-end encryption of students' data. Then these are the language will be used for the development, and the panic button is for emergency help, so it should have less than 5-second alert response, and our system interface will be available in English and Malay language only. Okay, so it is assumed that students will provide accurate information and health history and use the panic button wisely, and there will be stable university network for the virtual sessions, and then mental health professionals will update their availability in the system regularly. Also, the our IT policies will also follow the universities and regional data protection laws, and the dependency on third-party services will be like Webex or Google Meet for virtual sessions, and then SMS or email could be used for the reminder of the sessions. The current version is for web and mobile only, and will have these features: panic button, AI, appointment manage, resources, forum and informal support. And in the future versions, it will have multilingual support considering other international students and predictive analytics.
Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, doctor. Today I'll be presenting the system feature for our system, uh, mental health educational hub. So we divided our system into different modules, three modules. The first module is appointment setup module, which is responsible for managing the appointments, the counselor appointment between the student and the mental health professional. It contains two use cases, which is track and manage appointment and book counselor appointment. So for the use case track and manage appointment, this is the related requirement we managed to get. The basic requirement is that the system shall be able to display the list of appointment in the system database, shall be able to alter the appointment information, And for the excitement, the system shall notify user about upcoming appointments. And two performance related requirements, which is the system shall be able to display error message when update fails. The system shall promote confirmation for appointment deletion before delete. Next use case, which is book counselor appointment. It has many basic requirements. The requirement is that the system must allow students to select book appointment from the dashboard, must display online form for personal details and mental health history, and must store submitted forms in the secure database, etc. And for the performance, it should allow students to reschedule and cancel appointment, and also auto update the counselor availability when changes occur. Some of the excitement ones is that system should integrate calendar apps like Google Calendar, Outlook for reminders. Now, for the second module, which is emergency support module, which is responsible for the any emergency event, we made use of two use cases, which is seek immediate help and communicate help. The first thing is that seek immediate help. Uh, the basics requirement related requirements is that it should have a panic button which feature emergency help, and it should check council peer volunteer availability in real time. If he's available, auto schedule virtual session and notify the student. If not, must notify the academic advisor immediately upon panic activation. And the system could provide personal mental health based on the past interaction, which is an excitement one. Considering only registered chancellor and volunteers can be assigned. Use case request informal support. So this is the second use case. So request informal support, which is a use case that's about the student chatting with a staff student to ask for advices. Some of the basic requirements which the system shall provide chat interface, and also the system should display staff availability status, and also system shall log all chat sessions uh, for future references. And performance ones is that it shall support at least 50 concurrent chat sessions. It should send a scan to staff within 1 minute when it submits a message during the staff online offline hours. And excitement, the system should include sentimental analysis, detect negative or distress related languages, or provide an AI generated response suggestion for the staff when he chats with the student. So this one is second module done, and this is the third module, which is about mental health education module, which is related to educating mental health for the student, and also train the staff to detect mental health symptoms. So use case one, which generates help AI, the basics requirement is that the chatbot feature accessible from student dashboard, allows students to submit mental health related questions, receive AI generated help, and shall support ongoing conversation and set of follow-up input and content retention. Some of the performances should provide accurate resources such as articles, videos, etc., and should analyze input using NBL to tailor its response and appropriately. And also for performance, we have the chatbot should offer retry or support option. For excitement, chatbot cannot if the chatbot cannot assist, it should provide escalation options, etc., like contact advisor or book appointment. Next use case for this module, which is generate mental health education resources, which is allow the what's called the uh, mental health professional to generate contents for students to absorb. The system should allow saving resources as a draft, should allow reviewers to approve or reject content based on feedback, should log changes and maintain version history, version control. Basically, performances, it should allow for different file formats, should search and filter by content status, and constraints. Only admin rights may publish content directly, which is mental health professional. Now for communicating forms, two basic requirement, which is shall display community form content from the system database, should be able to save new content to system database, and excitement shall notify users if the post is engaging, and display any errors if there is. And lastly, communicate in forms should the system should display content from form content from system database, and shall not notify user if the post is engaging with, and it should display error messages when upload fails for the performances, etc. And then last one, which is view educational resources. So the basic one is that it should display categorizing on mental health education content, allow user to view individual content like article, etc. Excitement, it should allow user to bookmark content for future references, log view content in the user profile, personalization, and for performance, it should provide error messages when the content fails. That's all from me. Thank you.
For the performance requirements, the AI chatbot must respond within 5 seconds, and for the resources, the content must load within 8 seconds, and for emergency help, the panic button must trigger within 5 seconds. And instant slot update should be ensured for the appointments, and then the for forum post and informal support, the message delivery time should be less than 5 seconds, and data should be synced regular optimizely. For design and technical constraints, our system interface should be intuitive. Then for the performance, it should handle peak loads and without delays. Then these are the languages will be used for development, and feedbacks will be used for continuous improvements. And for security, there will be end-to-end encryptions and compliance with university and regional data policy. Our system software will have these attributes which are easy to use. Then accessibility works on almost every operating system, and there will be like security and a user-friendly, intuitive user interface will be easy to update and maintain, and will support thousands of users efficiently. The other requirements are integration. The system is future ready to integrate with the main university portal. Then flexibility, admins will update the resources easily. Then portability, like it can be worked offline with cached resources. Then we'll have chatbot appointment modules which will promote reusability, and also there will be reliability and usability.